I apologize in advance for the thumbnail I just gave y'all. So yes, as the title suggests, I'm fixing the United States. It had to come down to this. It's what made me start the series, and it's where it's gonna get to. Of course, it's gonna get to this. So I started off by getting California, Baja California, and I extended Nevada down into Mexico a little bit. You know those posters in school that they use to help you learn the states if you're an American? Well, I'm uniting all these states into like one single empire, and yeah, that's just what I'm doing. There's no story behind it. I just like how they look as one country. I'm of course uniting Oregano and Washington State. I also gave Idaho a little bit more land because they don't have enough representation. I contemplated giving Florida to Mississippi, but then I decided against it and decided to make a long Florida. I then had the perfect idea to keep the Californians far, far, far away from the rest of us Americans. Yeah, that's right, I turned California into an island. I also said, you know what, we don't need all this land, nobody's living up here, so I decided to be a friendly country and I gave it to Canada. I then strived to fix the border war in Wisconsin and Michigan. I then, however, got a little bit trigger happy and reunited the entire Midwest. But Midwest is a weird name, so I'm gonna call it the Middle. I then decided to reunite all of New England, and I gave it to, of course, Albania, because Albania a friendly country. After that, I was just looking for some more places to troll. I decided to give Texas even more land because, you know, they need the extra land. I also gave Oklahoma to the Abomination. I made the healthy decision to sink both Virginias to the bottom of the ocean. Now it's time for giving my abominations names. I started naming this abomination the KFC Empire. There is no lore, just KFC. I also, of course, gave Mississippi an empire. Didn't really know what to call Florida to signify their change, so I just called them what they are, Long Florida. I then did a minuscule amount of trolling down the west coast. Yes, that's right folks, Chile wasn't long enough I decided, so now they get all of the west coast of Mexico and Canada. And the USA, of course.
These beats are the purest. Roll it.
Back to our regular scheduled content, I went ahead and named the Texan Republic the Texan Republic. I didn't know what to call this failed Nevada state, so I just called it Lesser Nevada. I didn't know what to call this Idaho state, so I just called it Idaho 2. It's like the sequel to Idaho. And of course, what a better name than the Oregano Republic. I then fixed the California problem when I made it an island. It did some weird things with the borders and it took some away. So I just had to fix it real quick, and then I could of course make the Californian Republic. Also the Middle, which is no longer the Midwest, I called it the Middle Empire. And as you know, I gave New England to the Albanian Empire. I also figured out how to make a long text, so Big Chile. And I also, of course, labeled Mexico and Canada. Anyways, yup, I fixed the United States. Katzenreich for President 2024. Goodbye.